When we arrived at the Delhi train station coming from Jaipur, we had already been in transit for 5 hours. Our next task was to find our overnight train to the north of India. This is
Yes, that is a foot.
Hopefully. Some 30 hours of being in transit later, we arrived at our destination, beautiful Dharamsala, or more specifically, McLeodganj, in the Himalayas of northern India. When the Dalai Lama had to escape Tibet due to the threat of the Chinese government, he took up exile here. And as a result, this became a sort of mini-Tibet, where many Tibetan refugees came to start a new life. I love all things Tibet, so this was heaven. During our visit, we would be staying at the Green Hotel, where the world meets. The atmosphere here was fantastic, and to top it all off, it was Tibetan owned and run. This lady was our favorite.
Oh, nice. There's even stores.
Our first stop was the Tibet Museum, where we got to look back on some of the recent history of Tibet and why many Tibetans have had to flee their homeland. The stories are heartbreaking. Tibetan families torn apart during the Chinese invasions into Tibet. Thousands of people, young and old, trekking through the Himalayas, often losing limbs, and many dying because of the extreme cold, all so that they can live their life in peace and practice their harmless beliefs. From there, we headed over to the official residence of the Dalai Lama himself. It was stunning, but it wasn't just his house. Inside, there was also a temple where many Tibetans come to pray. We were truly in the clouds, and it was so great to take in some more of the Tibetan culture Darren and I had experienced during our own visits to Tibet. After watching some monks for a while, we made our way over to the Tibet Hope Center. Here, you can volunteer, even if it's just for one day, to help some Tibetan refugees practice their English. I would be partnered up with a young guy who appropriately called himself Jay Zai Zai. He loved rap, so we talked about rappers.
How do you say it?
Eminem. I got it. And Usher. Eminem. Right?
Hip hop.
And R&B.
By the end, he could properly say Eminem. The rest of our stay in Dharamsala was spent just chilling out and taking a breather from the hectic, busy India we had experienced thus far. Day after day, we soaked in the magical view of the Himalayas, while Tibetan Buddhists chanted their prayers all around us. Next time on Backpack with Brock. Yep, it's time for another overnight train. Destination, Delhi. But not for long, because we have one major sight still to see in India, and that is the Taj Mahal. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave a comment, or you can subscribe by clicking on me right here. Thanks for watching.